Good morning, and welcome to Neophanks Gaming, where we have a huge update for our shiny collection going on. Oh, good. So while I'm doing this, I am also currently jumping into remote raids via Pokagenie, still trying to get this Celesteela, and I had just got queued into one here, so I'm going to be tapping at my phone screen. I also have on the screen here, I'm like, you know what? I need a little something to do while I'm recording this before I go to bed for the day. And I have Litwick hatching on one switch, while this one I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pop in here, and I'll see if I can maybe get a shiny uh, Aqua Breed Tauros egg. So I've got my Tauros and my foreign Ditto over here, ready to just kind of spit out some eggs. I'll go ahead and hatch those before I go to bed. We'll see if I get it what I need. If not, I can just reset and get the materials back. But anyway, we have this going on. We have that going on. And at the same time, I have gotten a list of stuff. Like, usually we don't get this much in one week, but it has been a very productive week. This week, I decided to go ahead and buckle down and try and finish off the Vivillon patterns that were missing. So, I was missing a total of 6 patterns at the start of this week. 3 of them are on my wife's Pokemon Go account. I believe that those were going to be the next ones she wanted to transfer over, so we could go ahead and have that one done. And the other 3 I had to actually use postcards for from Pokemon Go. Now, the kicker is I already had the postcards set aside and favorited. And one by one, I managed to pull them out, use them, and I got those last 3 Vivillons. That's the Tundra, the River, and the Sun patterns that I had managed to get. Oh, and here we go. The Celesteela just fired off. So I'm going to be tapping furiously at my screen while this hosted raid goes in. The hard thing with the Celesteela is that it's Southern Hemisphere only, and I live in the Northern Hemisphere, so my only chance at getting this shiny in Pokemon Go is going to be through remote raids. Otherwise, I have to hunt the thing either in Ultra Sun and Moon or in the Dynamax adventures in Sword and Shield, which I'm not looking forward to having to do that. I would like to get it in Go if I can, just because it'll be easier that way. So anyway, we got the Vivillons. What else did we get? The Zekrom. So the Zekrom, that's not a new catch. That was one that I had on Pokemon Go, thanks to it having been in raids. And I got that one transferred into home. It is now stored in its little forever home. Let's go ahead and take a peek in the basket. Take the egg. Oh yeah, getting multiple eggs here. Yeah, I got to remember to check it because I used a sandwich to get that egg power going. Let's see. I had randomly come across a shiny Nimble in Pokemon Go, so that's now awaiting transfer. In addition, and I believe the low kicks we already had. I just needed the pre-evolution for it, so I have that one set up now. I did come across a handful of competitively built shinies that I had used on teams in Scarlet that were locked up in battle boxes. So I finally got those unlocked, and put those away. There was an Alolan Raichu, the 4th Oricorio that we needed. So now I have all 4 Oricorio shiny, a regular Lilligant, Glamora, Cleaver, and Volk. Yeah, I had a Scyther set aside somewhere, so I evolved that into Cleaver, and a Volcarona, all shiny, so that those are now covered for the shiny collection. This is a big one. We finally got that last female Blaziken we've been hatching for, the one where we ended up like with 12 or 18 spare shiny Torchics that are still looking for homes. You can check us out on the Discord. Hit me up on Discord or something. I have the community link right here for the public community. So I do have some shiny Torchics just waiting for forever homes. Oh, sweet. We beat it, and that is not shiny Celesteela. Well, can't blame a guy for trying. I still have more remote raids to do. So we got that one. One of those days when I was hunting Vivillon, I noticed there was a shiny, or no, there was a what you call it? Oh, did I not write that one down? Okay, so one of the days I was doing Vivillons, There was an outbreak for Bramblin, so I went ahead and did that one until and kept resetting the spawns until I got 2 shiny Bramblins in an outbreak. So I ended up getting that line completed. Another one of the days while I was doing Vivillon, instead of a bug sandwich, I used a flying sandwich because in Paldea there was a Squawkabilly outbreak. So I managed to get a shiny green Squawkabilly in addition to the Vivillon for that day. And while I was at that, since it didn't take me too long to get those, there was also a Dodrio outbreak in the Blueberry Academy. So I got both the male and female for Dodrio all in one day out of just hunting for the Vivillons to start. Then, oh, a a Team Go Rocket fight in Pokemon Go got me a shiny Aurorus. So I believe my wife has one on hers as well, which one of those we can evolve. That'll give us both the Aurorus and Amora for a shiny. I did get, oh, this was another big one. In remote trading on Go, we did manage to score a Thundurus and an unknown A. So that Thundurus is one less thing I have to worry about hunting for GoFest. Now it's not going to be a. That doesn't mean I don't still need a Thundurus. I do still need one more Thundurus because it has the 2 forms to go on. Okay, that Celesteela was a bust. Time to go ahead and queue up for another one of those raids. 192 people in line for these Celesteela raids. Oh boy. So we got that going on. A whole bunch of stuff. Like all of those things were just gains this week, day after day after day, while looking for things, hunting other things, getting a couple of the remote raids in Go. Since Go is pretty much is safe from dealing with hacked Pokemon, I don't mind getting a couple in there, especially with as much time as it takes to grind the friendship to do a remote raid. There's all of that going on. Oh, let me remember to check the eggs here. I don't want the eggs to get capped off in the basket. Something inside, something inside. Yeah, we are getting a lot of those eggs. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to have time to hatch any of these eggs on screen here. In fact, it's pretty unlikely that we even do get the shiny here, but you can't blame a guy for trying. If we do get it, that'll be in next week's update as well. So that's a whole bunch of the stuff there. Now, for the actual numbers, for anybody that's been keeping up with us, you probably remember that last week we were at 716 shinies in Pokemon Home for our form collection. The home collection has gone up by 22, bringing us to a total of 738. Now, as an extra step above that, the total gains altogether, when you account for everything that is also in Pokemon Go, with all the work that's been going between both the regular home and the Go, our grand total of shinies, if we account for everything that is awaiting transporter energy to move over, it's 821. So that we have actually had physical gains of 23 shiny Pokemon. I know sometimes there's a little bit of a disconnect because it's transfers from Go to Home. That just means the home number goes up, but the total collection stays the same. But our total collection is up to 821. We broke over the 800 mark and then shot past it this week. So I am really excited about that. Now, what else do we have coming up? I know with the Go Fest coming up, there's going to be starting next Monday. They're doing like a different raid thing. Monday's supposed to be a gaggle of like all of the Go raids or all the Go Fest raids, which good luck remoting into those. It's probably going to be pretty unlikely that we can remote into any of them using Pokegenie just because of the sheer quantity of variety of the raids there are. That's going to make it hard to do that because people are going to be queuing up for specific ones, but because there's so many different legendaries in those raids, it's probably going to be harder to locate them physically for them to be hosted. So some of those may be hit or miss if we get remote raids for that. We probably won't be able to rely on it so much. What we do have for that week, for anybody else that's looking for them, that's maybe is hunting other forms, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to have some of the alternate forms of stuff, like the Kyurem and the Necrozma forms, which I pretty sure cannot be transferred to Go because they are fusion forms. It's just they're stored normally in Go, as opposed to Home, where you can't store the fusion Pokemon in Home. So that's just kind of a whole thing. Uh, that said, I've looked on LeakDuck and I couldn't see if or I couldn't see what or even if the Wednesday is going to be different raids like this Wednesday before that, but I do know that this weekend, the 4th of July weekend, there's also that Gimme Ghoul event where you're going to want to go ahead and use your postcards with Scarlet and Violet to unlock the Gimme Ghoul coin bag if you can, because as far as I'm aware, roaming form Gimme Ghoul is going to be available. Now I know, or it's going to have the shiny available, to be precise. Now I know is the whole caveat of the special form Gimme Ghoul, the one with the anniversary coin. That one's not going to be able to transfer to Home because it doesn't exist in Home. But I'm at least hoping that the ones out of the coin bag are still just normal roaming form Gimme Ghouls. So that if it comes out shiny, I can go ahead and transfer. And if I am so fortunate to get 2 of them, it will be that much better because that's going to mean I can evolve one. Hopefully, I can evolve one into Goldengo and not have to hunt 2 Gimme Ghouls in Legends ZA. It's just kind of this whole thing that I'm not really looking forward to. I haven't even really done the prep work to try and get a donut ready for it. It's just there's a whole bunch of other things that are taking up time and attention because the day job and these other hunts have been kind of taking precedent, but I know I have those other ones looming over my head that I have to get around to eventually. Anyway, that's where we're at here. I've got the cat meowing at me in the back here because I don't know. The wife goes to work and the cat just loses her ever loving mind about that. Well, come here. Come here. You want to be on the camera? Hey, I'm going to scoop you. Get scooped. There we go. This is Cinder, the cat who will not leave me alone after the wife goes to work and I'm getting ready to go to bed from my overnight job. But anyway, that's where we're at. So, what do you think, Cinder? Huh? You happy about our 821 Pokemon that we got? Yeah, I think she's happy about that. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Be sure to check out some of our other videos. We do have a 4th of July review coming up, although I guess it's technically going to be on the 5th of July. But there is going to be a game review going on for America's birthday. Heck yeah. Woo. I am actually looking forward to recording that, and I do have something picked out specifically for Ultra Democracy for that. So until next week, guys, I'll be seeing you. Check out the other series. Hopefully, I'll be getting back on Twitch before too long. I know I've been taking a little Twitch hiatus while I've had other projects and other stuff going on. But stay safe out there. Take care of each other, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.